You are not a car enthusiast if you attend takeovers.
A street takeover causing chaos overnight.
This morning, a chaotic night of street takeovers. 2 people were shot after a sideshow in Compton.
Forced to jump out
near
of the
Greenleaf
way
Boulevard and
as
Santa
muscle
Fe
cars
Avenue
were
last
filled
night.
dangerous donuts in the heart of downtown Cleveland.
At least 3 cars were destroyed.
It's easy to get upset when the city shuts down car events or car meets because, the police don't like them. But then the more and more violence in the community that I see, the more and more I understand. Today, I'm diving into everything wrong with takeovers and why even remotely engaging in takeovers is wrong. I've wanted to make this video for a while, but some recent incidents that I've heard about have made me want to make this even more. I don't care why you're going. I really don't. I don't care if you're going for your boyfriend or you're going because your friends said they wanted to go. I don't care if you're trying to take cool photography. I don't care if you're bored on a Saturday night and it's the only thing to do. Whatever the reason is, it's wrong. Egocentrism is a tendency to focus on one's own needs, concerns, and outcomes rather than anyone else's. It's the reason that we think that everyone's looking at our bad hair day or the way we dress, or more broadly, just constantly judging us with everything we do. It's also the reason that people participating in these events think that they're not going to get hurt. This would never happen to me. He got hurt, but I'm smarter than that. The funny thing is, egocentrism is the highest in adolescence, and that's primarily who's attending these events. But why are we seeing adults there too? There's this thing called mob mentality. Mob mentality is basically when you're in a group of people, you're more likely to do everything that they're doing. I mean, we saw with the big football game in Nashville and people destroying things. It's ridiculous. It's just because of the setting and the environment that you're in, this mob mentality brings in nothing good and just results into violence and illegal activities. Like I said, being a spectator is just as bad. You're risking your life and you're also encouraging behavior that can get people killed. You're not special. And you're just as likely to get killed as the people that you've seen online. Hey, if you don't respect your life, that's between you and God. But if you're putting another person's life at risk for your entertainment, you are just beyond selfish. And that goes for, obviously, both those promoting and participating. There's so many times where I get videos on my feed of people at takeovers and they're just destroying innocent bystanders' property or hurting them. Cars getting destroyed, phones getting smashed, guns being pulled out. Come on. The most ironic thing of all of this is that many of the people that participate in takeovers think that the people there are on their side. It's all fun and games till people actually start turning on you. The second that something goes wrong, people are going to be running and you're going to be left for yourself. Every takeover that I see or anything going wrong in the car community, nobody's actually helping the person, they're just recording. They don't actually care about you. These people care more about dopamine hits from watching other people suffering than actually trying to help them. Don't even try and make an argument saying that they're just trying to collect evidence because that ain't it. If someone dies, there's nearly a 100% chance that no one's going to be accountable for anything because people want to do bad things, but they don't want to pay for the consequences. I mean, we've seen it a million times. There's a recent event I don't want to specifically name just because I don't want to get in trouble, but there was an event and then this guy got in the middle of the event. And even after people were recording, he finally was taken away, and then the event still continued. And once the cops arrive, every man is for themselves. People are getting trampled, pushed. No one is going to be there to help you. And one of the saddest things is that street takeovers actually divert the police from attending to real emergencies. While they're tied up handling these stupid, reckless events, many others actually need the assistance. People are stretched thin and vital help is being delayed. And one of the most frustrating things, other than the first responders not being able to control other situations, is the fact that the reputation of the car community is going in shambles. Cops are not typically car enthusiasts, so it's really hard for them to differentiate the normal car enthusiasts from the shitty ones. So even though majority of the car enthusiasts are anti-takeover, cops don't understand that, and they all categorize us into one big reckless community. in addition to this, not only are we selfishly giving up our reputation, we're also contributing to another problem, which is we're teaching younger generations that this is acceptable behavior because it's being posted everywhere. People are like, oh, this is so cool. The edits I've seen on Instagram about it. I mean, it's like, there are other ways that we can go about this. I mean, there are legal events. And I really want to emphasize it, so I'll say it again. People who participate in street takeovers are not car enthusiasts.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay?
I'm not one of those people to discriminate why people are and aren't car enthusiasts. Some like it for the mechanics aspect, some like it for Formula One or different motorsports, some like it for taking photos, but I think we can all universally agree that we're against takeovers. There are so many solutions to the problem, but I think the number one thing that we can do is actually address it and spread awareness to it, because there are people like me who have a good following, and I don't think we talk about it enough because it is the number one reason that we're shut down at car meets, because someone's revving, and it's like, that's whatever, but the real concern is the takeovers, because that's what cops are afraid of. Luckily, we have people like Monday Night Madness, and you guys should go check out Eli Hall with Dr. Phil, because that is a really, really good interview. But Monday Night Madness sets up legal and safe drift events that you can watch from a distance and not have your life at risk. It's not cool, it's not safe, and it's honestly really embarrassing. I mean, I know I sound like a Debbie Downer, but if you're actually into cars, you're not going to be participating in these events, and I can't believe I actually have to say it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like and subscribe, and leave a comment on what you think about takeovers, or how you think that we can help spread awareness, because I think that's the most important thing.